Halloween is coming, as you know, and I don't know about you, but I want to make something special for my girl this year. This is why I want to share 3 spooky, healthy snacks that you can make for your toddler, and then you can celebrate this day together. So the first recipe that I want to share is banana ghosts. They look amazing, they're very easy, and most of the kids like the ingredients anyway, so hopefully it's gonna be a hit. So what you'll need is some yogurt. I use plain yogurt because my girl doesn't eat processed sugar at the moment. Some desiccated coconut, cream cheese, milk, and then you can either use some raisins or I use some currant. It's just like dried currant that you can use for ice. If you want, you can either use some chocolate chips. I use some paper straws because I feel like they're just a bit more funky and it's just fun to look at. And this is just gonna be to hold our ghosts in place. And that's it. I don't know about you, but this recipe makes me very excited. I just feel so happy to be able to do something very fun for my girl, and I know that she's gonna love it. Okay, so to start with, we just need to cut our bananas in half. This is like the shape that I prefer using, but you can do smaller ones if you prefer. I wonder if you've done anything else for your toddlers, maybe previous years, that your toddlers really enjoyed. So share with me please, because I really would like to know some more ideas that I can do for my little girl this year. I just feel like any funky way of playing with food and creating some fun activities through food on these kind of days, they make the days very special. So the second part of this recipe is we just need to mix our wet ingredients together and make it in a way that we can just dip our bananas and then take them out so the glaze kind of stays on top of it. So I would highly suggest using a glass. You can use either a taller glass or just a normal glass for that. And then we just add our milk and our cream cheese. And now we just need to mix everything together. So the mixture should still be quite thick, not completely runny. That's basically how it looks like. At this point, if you want, you can add some honey or anything to sweeten if you're using just plain yogurt. Okay, then we just take our banana. I like to stab it with my straw, and then you just dunk it in and pull it out carefully. Then I just take my coconut and I dip it. Okay, that's how it looks. You can also try, if you want, just dip your stick or straw, whatever you're using, into a peanut butter and then stick it into your banana, and then once this is ready you can put that in the freezer for a bit to stick. In that way I think it should hold it a bit better, but I'm just not doing it because I'm just saving time. So I'm just gonna do my last one in our yogurt dip, and then coconut flakes. I just put that in the freezer for about 15 minutes or so they have a chance to get a bit harder, so then it's easier to use. And then we'll pop our ice on top of it and then put that in the freezer. So our banana ghosts are ready now. They do stay quite well on the stick. And now we just literally need to add a little dollop of the same yogurt mixture. And then put our eyes. There you go. And that is ready. I would put that back in the freezer for like a few seconds again, just to make sure that it stays. And that's how they look like, and I think they look very fun. Now I'm very excited to share another recipe, which is Pretzel Spiders. I'm very inspired by my little girl because she's currently obsessed with spiders. I suppose because it's a season for them and you can find them anywhere you go. But every single time she sees one, she just does this. And she's so happy because she can't say the word spider, but she just loves to show it. So that's why I want to make this pretzel spiders for her, and I hope that some of your toddlers will also enjoy it too. So let me quickly show you a few ingredients that we're gonna need for this recipe, and then I'll show you how to make them. We'll need some crackers. I personally decided to use oat cakes. You can use anything you want. I actually have a recipe for some oat cakes that you can make at home if you prefer. These I just bought them in the shop just because it was easier for me and I didn't have any in hand. Then some pretzels. I would say they're mini pretzels, I suppose, but you can use any. We'll have to break them in half for our legs. And then we have some cream cheese. And I use some currants again, but if you want, you can still use blueberries or raisins. Let's just break them in half first. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but just try your best. And we'll use about 4 pretzel sticks per oat cake because it's gonna make 8 legs. I just ruined one, but that's okay. So now we'll just take our crackers, and then we'll have to use 2 crackers per 1 spider. We'll take one of them, put some cream cheese on top of it, and then just add 4 little pretzel sticks per side, just like that. Yeah, so now we take another cracker, put some more cream cheese, we place that on top, and for now just put it aside. So at this right moment it looks like that. We'll add some ice just a little bit later. I think they just look so funny. I wonder why nobody has ever prepared us before becoming mums, that we're gonna have to do so many creative things for our toddlers just to make them eat. But also that's not the main reason, of course. This is like just purely for like joy and just having something a bit more fun. But yeah, I just wonder if you ever thought about yourself as a creative person. Because not all of us are, aren't we? So it's just interesting to hear if you've ever thought of yourself as a creative person, but then when you come up with something like that, I feel like that's amazing, isn't it? So let me show you how to add the ice. I've done already on quite a few of them, but let me show you the rest of them, and then that's gonna be it. So it's extremely easy. So we just grab our spiders, we take some more cream cheese, we try to make like a little dollop on the knife, just like that. Maybe this is a bit too big, but I'll try my best. And then we just need to put that cream cheese where the ice should go. So hopefully you can see this. Don't know why. Oh, that's definitely too big. Don't know why I want to show you from this angle, but I promise you it's not as difficult as it looks like. Okay, these are massive, but we'll just go with it. And then we just take our currant and place them where the eye should go. And that is it. My spider looks like somebody just punched and the eye is leaking, but it's okay, right? Because I really tried to show you from this angle and it just didn't work out that well, but I promise you it's very easy. And that is it. That's our beautiful plate with some spiders in it. I really like it. I think they're very fun and I just can't wait to show my girl. I think she's gonna be very excited. I really hope that you're gonna try them to make them for your kids, and I really hope that these spiders will bring loads of joy to your toddlers. So now let me show you my last recipe, which is also ghosts, but now this time they're breadstick ghosts. My girl, I don't know about your toddlers, but my girl is proper obsessed with breadsticks. Like she just could eat so many of them. Obviously we monitor, but you know what I mean. So I think this is gonna be a real hit, and it's extremely easy. Literally need a few ingredients: some cream cheese, a splash of milk, some ice again, so anything you want to use. I use currant again, and some breadsticks. You can either use long ones or short ones, it's just up to you. Okay, so now just put a small splash of milk and mix it in. What we need to do is just to make our cream cheese smoother, so you don't have to add loads, just mix it in and just see when you feel like your cream cheese is a good consistency. So for example, this is nearly there. I will add a small splash again and mix it, because you don't want it too loose either, because then it's just not gonna work. So there you go, something like this is just perfect. And then we just literally take our stick, dip it. I then like to take a back of my spoon and just smear that down a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just take your eyes and you put one eye and another eye. Now we'll put them in the freezer for about 10 minutes as well to set, and that's gonna be it. I'm adding them to a slightly smaller dish just so I can put them in the freezer. I actually just don't have it big enough right now, so that's why I'm using that. And it works really well because it doesn't touch the bottom. But if you do put that in a dish that you do touch the bottom, then I would say put some baking paper as well, just to make sure that you can remove it easily. These would also be very fun to make with kids as well. So it could be one of your Halloween activities if you wanted. Because nothing really difficult. You just put that in the glass, smear that, and put some ice on top of it, and that's it. There you go. Ooh. I don't know, I really like them. You can also add a mouth, by the way, if you want to, especially if you're using any chocolate chip ice. You can just add that and then use a raisin or something different as a mouth, especially if you have something a bit bigger. That will look quite good as well. Okay, I'm gonna finish them now, put them in the freezer for like 10 minutes, and then that is it. So my sticks are now nearly ready. To be fair, I should have kept them in the freezer for a bit longer, but I have to leave the house. So as the appearance doesn't change, I'm just gonna show you how they look like. Okay, and now you can either put them in the glass or anyhow you want it. I just like how they look when they're all standing. And they're perfect to be enjoyed. So these were all the recipes that I wanted to share with you today. I really hope you enjoyed it and you found this episode quite fun. If you want any more ideas for the snacks and meal ideas for your toddlers, you can have a look at my other recipes as well. And I'll hope you'll see you in the next video. Bye! Still here?